Is yoga a religion? Hello, and welcome to another episode of Hey Cousins, hosted by Peaches from Peace, Love, and Light. Believe in yourself and all that you are. Know that there is something inside you that is greater than any obstacle. If you or someone you know has talked about or contemplated suicide, please call 988 and get help today. There are a lot of misconceptions about the eight-limb path of yoga, including the myth that yoga is a religion. For many people, religion and spirituality are interconnected, and that's okay. Religion and spirituality are extremely complex concepts that hold different meanings to each individual. The truth is, the principles, ethics, morals, and postures of yoga have never been tied directly to the worship of any supreme ruler. There are plenty of literature to support the origins of yoga, and the practice has always been described as a form of self-discipline. Symbolism like chanting and hand gestures has created propaganda of yoga being a religion, leaving many people with concerns about trying yoga. This is unfortunate because we are currently living in the information age. At any given moment, we can access information from almost anywhere in the world right from our mobile devices. In fact, for the past 11 years, I have conducted my own research reviewing articles that both support and are against the practice of yoga, and still, I have yet to find anything that binds the lifestyle to a singular creed of worship. In Western society, we are taught that there are taboo topics that should never be discussed in public. For example, it is often said that you should never discuss religion or politics because these topics are too controversial. As a result, in place of information, we have adopted one-sidedness. We have forgotten the importance of conducting personal research to establish our own opinion about controversial topics. This became more evident than ever during the global pandemic, when a mass amount of misinformation flooded just about every media outlet. At this point, many people began to realize knowledge is power and misinformation is not only dangerous, in some instances, it can even be life threatening. It can be challenging, but it is extremely important that you use your discernment when learning new and foreign topics. When you're on social media, reading a book, or watching TV, the influencer, author, or director has an agenda or underlying call to action that they are trying to get across, which can lead to opinions being misinterpreted as facts. Growing up in an interfaith household, I learned this at an early age. Most modern-day religions derive from the same ancient texts, and over thousands of years, these texts have been interpreted and translated to have many different meanings. Now, I'm not challenging the validity of any religious text. Instead, I'm demonstrating how thousands of years of opinions have contributed to a revamping and re-envisioning of the world's first and possibly only true religion. Well, this same exact process has changed and altered the practice of yoga, as it has spread from culture to culture and from generation to generation. The morals and ethics of yoga are found in many religious and cultures around the world because they inherit principles that are aligned with the laws of nature, which are universal. When you begin to directly translate ancient yoga literature, you'll find that many of the words commonly used in Western practice are poorly translated and used out of context. It is our responsibility to ensure that we use reliable sources when considering any new practice or lifestyle changes, especially mind, body, and spirit practices like yoga. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Hey Cousins, hosted by Peaches from Peace, Love, and Light. This show was sponsored by Sean Lee Jones and the Creative Healing Foundation. Make sure that you subscribe to this podcast to stay up to date with the latest and exclusive content. And if you would like to continue the conversation, leave your thoughts, questions, and concerns in the comment section.